Hey guys, welcome back to JD Mods. In today's video, we are going to be wrapping my Aristo. So we've done all the prep work and it's ready to go. We sanded off the ugly orange stripe that was running down the whole thing. We filled in the holes for the spoiler that we won't need. And we also took off all of the trim and door handles.
Also, for those of you who saw this car once we picked it up, you'll remember that there was a lot of damage in this rear quarter area. And I tried to do some Bondo skills to help with the dent over here. It's still not perfect, but it's definitely good enough for this build. So, like Ali said, it is ready to be wrapped. So before we wrap each panel, we've already washed the whole car down, but we're just gonna hit it with some 70% alcohol and a clean microfiber to make sure there's no dust or grime or anything like that on it. And then we'll start wrapping.
So this is a 3M 1080 series vinyl, and it is in the color Gloss Black Rose.
It's gonna look so good. So now that we've cleaned up the surface, Ali's using a little Q-tip dipped in this 3M primer, and this is what we're putting on the underside of the hood, kind of right under the entire part. And everywhere that it's going to have a hard time sticking to, we're just applying a little bit of this so that it doesn't lift up in the future. And then you're supposed to let it dry and then just wrap over top of it. So there's the hood fully wrapped. It was very easy to wrap in comparison with other wraps we've used. Like some of our older subscribers will know, we wrapped an old Acura RSX. And this wrap is the 3M 1080 with air release, and it made it so much easier to wrap. You can see the finish on it is nearly perfect. Most of the imperfections is actually in the car itself, not the wrap job. So there's that. And we actually went ahead and went kind of crazy and did the roof. We did the trunk and the whole side of the car. So then we backed it up out of the garage and reversed it in so that we would have better access to this side. So there's what we're working with now. And so just like we said before, we're gonna go ahead and wrap the fender, both doors, and the last rear quarter panel, and then that is the entirety of the car, and we'll probably save the body kit for a new video. And one more tip is to always wrap it with all the adjacent panels closed. We were convinced to wrap it with them open sometimes so that you could overhang it more. But the best way to do it is to wrap it just like this if you're doing the fender. And then when you go and trim it, just trim it as close as you can to the adjacent panel. And then you would open the hood and the door to tuck all the excess underneath. So let's go ahead and wrap the fender, both doors, and the rear quarter panel. So it's been about 3 hours later, and Ali and I successfully wrapped the left side fender door, other door, and the rear quarter panel, as well as the gas cap. So let's go ahead and just do a quick walk around. We're not going to do anything too crazy because the body kit's still off, which also has to be wrapped. But there is the entire chassis wrapped, including the roof. Let's just go ahead and do some walk around shots. Got the trunk looking good. Turned out pretty good. You guys let us know what you think. This color looks way different out in the light. You can see in some colors, some angles, sorry, it looks red. Some angles it looks kind of brown. So anyway, that is the chassis fully wrapped. So we'll cut it off here, and then in the next video, we will be mounting the body kit and wrapping that as well. Then we have some coilovers, which are very exciting, new brand to tell you guys about. And then we'll probably get to some motor stuff. So as always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.